Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn today. And today I think we're going to try and get more food types and get a lot more food saved up before we do too much else to the area. Let's see, we're going to come down here. There is some fertile land down here, and there's fertile land over here. So I think we're going to take out these trees here, and we will put in a farm. Where is the farmhouse? There we go. Let's move you over. Actually, it looks like I want you to be right there. So let's at least move you first. Now, there's also some trees over here that I would like to get out of the way. And then we'll look at some other things. We will look into the food and see what's going on there. And put the stairs out this way. Let's go up this way. Over one here. Oop, looks like there's a tree in the way. That's all right. We'll just connect that in for now. Let's get our farmhouse in here. That can go right there. And then we're just going to tell them to plant all of the cassavas here. While we're taking a look, let's put in another place right here so that we can get all the trees on this aisle. Let's get all the trees here. And we'll actually put in some storage. I'm going to put in some storage over here. Yep, and we'll make that for trees so those can all get cut down. In fact, I should mark them as such. There we go. And all of these are going to want to get cut down eventually. So we'll go ahead and take a road right out this way, plop down these two things, and let's go ahead and grab some metal over here while we've got it. In fact, can we let's see. How much will this fit in here if it's just hanging over the edge? No, it sure won't. I'd have to put it pretty far out. Can we put in smaller ones? Yeah, we can do that. Let's put in 4 of those, and now let's see if we can get the smelter. Yep, there we go. We can start making some metal blocks. In fact, those can be there. Let's go ahead and put in a couple more storages here. There we go. We'll get our stairs in, hopefully. Stairs, platforms, and there we go. That's what we wanted. Set this one for scrap metal. Set this one for blocks. There we go. That will take just a little bit to build, so we'll get started on all of that. This I want to be the most important. Let's also get this in there so that we can get some extra food. And here, let's see. What else do we have in the way of food? We have an oil press, which let's go ahead and toss one of those in there. And that said that took 50 horsepower, so let's put in a wheel. There we go. And road goes here. And we'll put in another farm down here, I think. We'll leave that for now until they... There we go. Until they cut those trees down. But that farm... Food... Farmhouse, let's get you in there. I would like you a little more important. There we go. We're a bit low on beavers, so we're going to tempt fate here and toss in one more beaver pod. I think we should be able to handle that for now. There we go. Plus, we can just move stuff around if we need to. We dropped in some fields of the canola over here, so let's go ahead and put in maybe a couple small warehouses. Not small. Let's do the mediums. Medium warehouses. We will put you here. No, I should probably put it there. So that can go there. And I bet the oil takes a tank. So we're going to put a couple of tanks in here for it and see how that goes. This can be for the canola plant itself. Where is that? There it is. And these can be for the oil. There we go. Oil and oil. That should help us get going here. I think the other thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and unpause this, but we're not going to put it on soybeans. We're going to put it on the cassavas. That way we have plenty of fermented cassavas to get us through. Also, we're going to probably pause these because we are full on those resources right now. While we're waiting, though, let's go ahead and get some stuff up here for the beavers to do during the drought. So we'll put a couple of those in, and let's toss a rooftop terrace. No, not there, not there. Oh, how about here? There we go. So they should have somewhere to go. I can even do some curved stairs just to make them look cool. I can do the correct curved stairs just to make them look cool. There we go. I don't think those are considered built. No, that is part of the add-ons, the mods, kind of acting a bit wonky, but that's okay. What is that platform? I don't need that platform. That doesn't need to be there. We can just put them up there, and that'll look pretty nice. Now, something I noticed over here is this is all height 5, but we actually want it to go up to height 6, so I forgot a row of dams here. So let's go back in and put these in. There we go. We're going to go ahead and put stairs up there. We don't want curved stairs, though. Just normal stairs should do just fine. Make that a little more important. We'll make this just slightly more important. And then we'll put a road on either side there. And that should get them started. I think I am going to try and get up here as well to get rid of these trees. I don't think I'm going to plant anything here or do anything with it right away, but the extra lumber could help us out, especially building all of those dams. So we're going to get those in there. I've littered a couple of these lumberjack flags all over the map in places like this, just so we can get the lumber out of there in case we ever want to build in there. While we wait for the drought to pass, we're also going to try and take this out. Eventually the water is going to come up over this and into in here. So let's just mark all of these to take out. Oops, I didn't want to take those out. In fact, let's put those back. I believe those were the cassavas. There we go. And they can take that out, and then we'll get something in there to maybe save some extra water in this lake over here. Something else I think I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and make another large warehouse, and we're going to put the fermented cassavas in there as well. Since we're getting more and more of those, hopefully that starts to fill up a little better. We've got farms everywhere now, so hopefully our food situation gets a little better and we can get a little bit more stored up. We have the one breeding pod. In fact, we'll go ahead and prioritize that by haulers, but I think we're going to risk it and put in a second one. I will mark that as the most important so that we can get even more beavers in here to help build stuff. One of the other things I think I'm going to do is we're going to go back to 16 hours instead of the 20. I think they're requiring more food with the 20. They usually require a little more water, but I think the extra food is really what's hurting us there. So we're going to toss in a little more kohlrabi here too, and hopefully get that going. Let's go ahead and up that while we're here so they have somewhere to meet. And we'll unlock a large barrack. Yep. And we'll get a barrack in here. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I like that. We'll make that a little more important so they get that in there, and then nobody has to sleep out on the street. I went ahead and raised the gates to see if we can get a little bit extra water in these last day or so. We might, if I put these down just a little bit. Nope, don't really need to do that. We'll raise it back up to 3. There we go. And whatever gets done on these dams, that will be what they can save in there. Actually, let's make you pause everything else. See if we can get that in there before the last day is over, and that'll give us at least a little bit more water here and there. We've started to finally get some extra beavers here and there, and it's not that they're really even extra at the moment. We just don't have everything open because we don't need everything open. But I'm going to take these beavers that we have, and we're going to put up a builder's hut. I'm going to make this highest priority, but the lowest priority workplace. And then we're also going to make a temporary storage for logs here. We're going to make that highest priority as well. We're going to toss logs in it. And hopefully that helps these guys build this much faster, because not builders, the haulers will haul logs over here, and there'll be some logs coming from this spot right here as well. Well, our smelter got in, but there's next to no current down here, which is why I'm not a huge fan of the water wheels in the first place. So what I think I'm going to do here is we're going to remove all these, and we're going to go with good old-fashioned beaver power. But we're going to go this way, I think. We'll put 3 of them here. We'll go around here, here, to over here. Let's get power connected to all of these. There we go. There we go. And we will make those the most important thing so that we can actually get some bricks made. Or blocks. Whatever. We can get something made. We are finally starting to get some metal blocks. And with that, I think we're going to try these hydroponic gardens. So we're going to put them 1 here. We're going to put 1 here. And then we're going to put 1 here. And then all we got to do is extend out this just a little bit. There we go. And when it gets to the other side, we'll extend that out as well. Hopefully, they can get some of those in there, and then we can start getting water in there. I don't know if these require a beaver or not. We'll find out. I think we're going to try and tempt fate here and try and get a couple more beavers in. We have 3,000 food and 1,000 water. So we ought to be okay for now. It just depends on how rough these droughts get. Well, the first hydroponic garden did finish, and it looks like there is a need for somebody to be in there to actually make the mushrooms. That's okay, though. We can live with that. Other things we still have, we have this food factory, so let's see what that's like. That's an interesting looking building. Can we put it maybe... I put it here? Yeah, let's put it there. And then we are going to do the same thing. It needed 120 as well. So we're going to... let's get this in here first. Nope, gonna have to move you over. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Power here. And a power there. There we go. They can build all of those. That should be good. Now, I believe... do the mushrooms have to do anything to be... fermented mushrooms, yeah. We'll have to put those through the fermenters as well. But that's not that big a deal. We can add a fermenter if we need to. While we've got a little bit of extra water, we'll go ahead and put down a farm here. And this farm is going to grow us some corn. There's the corn. Let's put a whole bunch of corn right in here. I don't really want it out here, though. So that can go, that can go, that can go. Oh, it can grow way more than that. Corn. There. There. Okay. We'll do this and this. Over here, we will put in more storage for it. This can be for corn. That is what we will be making in there. Raw ingredient corn. There we go. And then let's get a large warehouse back over this way. And this can be the cooked corn. Corn. There we go. Corn rations. And that should help out quite a bit with the food problem. It looks like we're slowly losing out on water, and we definitely don't want to do that. So let's see if I can make one more pump. There we go. Set that to high priority. And we will set that to the highest. And hopefully our workers start catching up. We've got a lot of workers out trying to get stuff done, but unfortunately, there's just not a lot for them to do. This guy can go do something else. Well, the final food that we are going to need is going to be the coffee brewer, which we'll go ahead and unlock it. And I'm going to set down a farm way down here, because this usually isn't flooded, and when it does get flooded, we will worry about that later. But we're going to go ahead and plant our, let's see, what does a coffee brewer need? Needs coffee beans, which is actually probably a bush, isn't it? Blueberry coffee bush. Yep, it sure is. So we don't need that. We need a forester. In fact, over here, is there any nice places we could just put down a forester and get a little bit of coffee here and there? Yep, we're going to put it here. Instead of all of that over there and having to walk miles for a decent cup of coffee, it's, well, you have to walk miles in the other direction, but that's okay. I'm not much of a coffee drinker anyway, so the beavers are just going to have to live with it for now. Plant coffee bushes all in here, all behind here, some over here, and then I'm going to guess that you need a gatherer for that. Food, gatherer flag, and yep, coffee beans. So let's go ahead and get that in there. Get that in there. And I think that's going to do it. I think we fixed our food problem. Our water problem is leveling itself back out. We've got everything unlocked. Next time, when we get more beavers, we're going to definitely get more of these metal blocks, or I might just shuffle some of them over here to get in these wheels so that we can get some made. But just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!